greet your niece. The youth is yours. Prince,
Your Highness.
to the nomad's wagon, transfer you to grave. Then hand the youth to Zulaikha.
I'll be forever grateful, my queen.
We've little time to talk in private, so listen to my every word. This land will soon be split in two. Pharaoh, my husband, he's on the verge of death. His soul is weary of his evil body.
It's far too soon for him to die and weigh his deeds against a feather.
And yet in weeks, a month at most, will be holding his funeral.
You cannot let him die before you're pregnant with the lawful heir.
For 40 days I felt his secret inside me, growing stronger. But then a lot of blood slid down my thighs.
Who then will wear the double crown of Egypt after Pharaoh dies?
My husband's favorite concubine bore him a son. He's 3 years old.
So till he comes of age, his mother will govern in his name. Who is she?
A dim and unscrupulous woman. We cannot let her rule our land. She's an established nation. I need your help. I need to take her place as the boy's guardian when my husband dies.
Give your orders, my queen. I shall not let you down.
In due time. Remove the cross of desert life and endless roaming. Under layers of dirt and rust, irradiance like gold lies. I've seen it in my dreams.
No washing or scrubbing can remove the spirit of the sand within my soul. The desert has become a part of me.
Old peasants say the river Nile shields Egypt from the desert's fury.
The flowing current leads indeed a blessing.
Drink from my hand. This wanted be a brooding yacht closed off to me.
Sweet on the tongue, and thick, like bread and wine bundled together.
Take note, if ever Yusuf wishes to visit my yard, let him pass.
But only long-hair maids may enter a lady's hidden yard.
Now Yusuf, as my foster son, can also wander through my chambers, at least until he's 21.
I understand. But may I speak from the heart?
And no other way.
He's not from here. The town will talk. They'll say I hid a foreign man between my lady's cotton sheets.
I'm also from another land.
But you're the daughter of a king. Yusuf's a nomad, sold by nomads. Uncertain like a snake with wings.
It's all uncertain when you're not a god. I came to Egypt, summoned by a living voice that embraced my being while I slept. I was certain that here I would be joined to the heart and breath of my other self. and all wrong. And when I heard his voice, it sounded grim. For years on end, I thought my dreams were wrong. I left my home to make my soul complete. I did fill the void with a great hope. Now I know the voids of endless night belong to Yusuf, my adopted son.
I have to journey beyond Egypt, southwards, in search of copper needed to furnish our soldiers' blazing armor.
I'll come with you. I'll row and ride. I'll give you counsel.
I need someone I trust to stay in Egypt, care for my house, attend to my business here.
Then I shall stay behind and be your eyes and ears.
On my way to the copper mines, I shall cross a vast expanse of fragrant incense trees. I'll dig out at least a dozen, wrap their roots in sacks, and load them on a boat. These I'll send downriver into your hands. Replant them carefully in Amun's garden.
I'll bind them to black Egyptian soil in such a way that they shall flourish as palm trees flourish here.
Precisely what our widowed queen desires. Egyptian incense burning on our altars. There's nothing dearer to the gods than smoke rising in scented spirals to the sky.
Like a ladder to heaven. My father dreamt of such a ladder long ago, with steps that lead from here into the absolute.
Won't you open your heart to me, Yusuf?
My heart contains the weight of all my father's hopes, of every promise made to Abraham by God. 3 generations beat their wings inside my soul. Then I became the 4th, to suffer nightly visions, which gripped my deepest core and turned my brother's visions. They drowned me in their rage, and cast me out of Canaan. But still, my heart retains the truth and cannot fathom.
I say the loss is theirs.
Your lord Aziz,
He sailed at nightfall.
and Yusuf would stay behind.
He did.
Then sow your body to my flesh. By moon or sun become my shadow. I cannot be alone with you.
Your change of heart is happy news. I too distrust the desert nomad. He cooks his own strange food and eats just once a day in utter silence, though he speaks to himself while he's asleep.
The moon has veiled her face behind a cloud. All Egypt drifts into a time of dreams. Both past and future meet on common ground with the present, which cannot be redeemed from all that might have been and all that was. But I'm awake to tend upon our queen. My heart. I'm far away at once and near in every side at father's side while wishing I was there.
His wish be washed away. One cannot mourn forever. For father, you are dead.
But you got death like a renewal in a wound foreknown by all the stars that glow amid the blue.
You think he loved you for yourself, but father, just showing you the trace of your dead mother.
He loves us less, but for ourselves alone, because our mother never sparked his groin.
The father's love is surely good, but only God grants certitude.
Reuben, let's send him in the well again. Head first this time, so that his skull may crush. Or better yet, let's fell him like a tree, whose branches long to reach the sky.
You can hack me till I'm fire and still the smoke would rise.
Nightmares overtakes my chamber. Snorting and neighing prophecies about my downfall and the land becoming barren. A scorching slime coating the seas and clinging to the wings of eyeless birds. Until nothing sacred remains on the surface of the world.
It's turning darker still. The Pleiades are set and all is silent. I wish I knew the meaning of the stars. I feel that something is amiss in Egypt. It all seems well. My mistress rules the land. My station in the world improves. But yet, I feel a shudder running up my spine.
I see my lady is distraught.
Now she doesn't let me in her chambers. She has become a stranger to herself. Whatever ails her lies beyond her grasp. I fear some darkness is adrift. It could destroy my family's good standing within the inner circle of the Queen.
I summoned you, headless one, who formed the earth and formed the sky, who split us into male and female, and planted love and hate throughout the world. I am Zulaikha, and I call upon the glory of thy name, emptied of soul. I call thee here, spirit, free my foster son from all restraints. Whether his father's hope for generation, no one less in the land secured by faith as passing of soul, or the self-saving kindness of Aziz kept him fettered and coy. O headless one, whom all winds fear, unbind this youth's nomadic soul, inform with us an androgyne. My long-haired mates are out in town, performing various errands. I hope you come to sing for me. Your voice is all my soul desires.
I came to plead that you restrain this madness. 22 notes in 7 days and all the same obsessive message. Lie with me. As if I would surrender my ambitions and all I have endured for a moment of evanescent pleasures. My every act is born with purpose. God has a plan, and it revolves around me.
Lie with me. It is the first time I say it, and yet the thought engraved itself upon my flesh. Since I confirmed your voice was the same voice that called me my dreams. You deem my passion low and fleeting, but all high things are built on something low. Without moments, time not exists.
You cannot convince me that evil's holy. Everything I've accomplished in this land, I have ceased to thank for. Understand? I can never betray his kindness or his trust.
You soon discover even God's pay homage to desire. Then lie with me. I am the headless spirit. My eyes are on my feet. I hold immortal fire which both destroys and may. Through me the lightning strikes. My sweat rains down on earth and overflows the night. Now listen to my voice. Indeed, our fathers is a promise made to Abraham the old. These generosity and some glory we shall bring. But I shall love thee for thyself alone, and be thy missing wing. He forces me into my inner chamber. Desecrated my altar. And seized me like the wind of snake. He must not flee with shackles round his wrist.
What have you done? Believe me, I only fled her madness.
Then how did I hold on to his rich garment?
must inspect his garment. If you find it torn in front, Zulaikha tried to fight him off. But if the tear is in the back, the nomad fled from her frenzied grasp.
Keep the shame in us. That's all I ask.
Cousin, you cannot come across as weak.
My queen will crown herself second pharaoh, and I am in charge of the celebrations. I will deal with them both after that is over.
Depraved, shameless wench,
Rumors about your cousin's wife have spread enough to reach my ears.
slept with her son,
If they are true, are they still rumors?
the slave,
She has disgraced our house and name.
half her age,
She's Hydra, but she's not Egyptian.
has no remorse,
Her actions don't reflect your heart.
tore his shirt,
Whenever a rumor begins to spread,
touched his
it
shade,
can affect whoever's close.
lust is her God, drowned in disgrace, lusting for lust, losing her soul, worthless as crime and sin, lusting for slaves, savage as wind, lost her breath, cannot be saved from her own fate, burning in shame.
However much they mutter, they know not my true self. I send out invitations and host a gathering of women to silence vicious tongues, while Egypt celebrates the queen becoming pharaoh. I'll stage a luscious banquet for all well-bred gossipers.
My hornet Hathor, she was suckled for 360 days. And now she too receives the sun between the horns atop her head. All bow to Pharaoh Senet, who seeks shall find abundance at her feet.
And whoever attempts to split lower from Upper Egypt shall be laid low by bronze spears and arrows bright as death. single word from you could make me stir poison into my husband's morning beer. After we bury him with honors, I'll help you to take his place as a minister of Allah's court. From that position, you could accomplish all you crave for yourself, your God, and your people.
You've been bitten by something worse than madness!
I lost my soul for you! You've made me a slave to lust, prison of expectations. Free me now, or you too shall be a prisoner of Egypt.
A band of raving romance blackened our celebrations. Out our lonely, cornered, lonely maids ripped off their clothes, took turns forcing themselves on them. The nomads who sold Yusuf were among them. Some we caught, others fled. Where's Yusuf?
He drank a bowl of wine, then left to join the celebrations.
He grasped your arm and ripped your garment.
Against the wall of Amun's garden.
And you're sure he was among the perpetrators?
Much worse. He was the foremost instigator.
And what says Asenat?
If he attacked the other women, I stand with them.
Has your heart turned against me, Aziz? You know that they are lying.
After what happened in the celebrations, defending you, a nomad, would put at risk my standing in the kingdom. The wind stopped blowing in your favor, Yusuf. Still, you should know it's my mercy that sending you to prison, a different man would hang you in the market.
We must escape this pit.
Escaping would confirm our guilt. The Father's God rewards forbearance. I've been thrown in dark depths before, left to die with the water up to my neck. But I trusted my fate and I endured.
If I stay here, I will lose my wits, and I can sleep no longer. And a frightful dream haunts my every waking instant.
Relate your dream, and why it grieves you so. Dreams speak in startling images to summon our attention, but they loosen their grasp once we decipher their meaning.
I am hiking towards the summit of a hill. When I look back, I see a shepherd boy that's blowing on the flute. His joyful tone distracts me, and I triple of a sudden on a vine, and stumble down the hill, and fall head first into a river. It is dream to me that I shall be condemned to death by drowning.
Stay calm. It's an auspicious dream. I will a way for you its inner meaning. The river will receive the wine from the soft grapes on which you trampled when you tripped. And Pharaoh is a river to her people. So soon she'll thirst again for Renzi's wine and pull you back into her flowing current. She trusted you before and shall again.
And what about the boy?
He represents your heart. It's playing joyful tunes because it knows your luck is sure to change for the better. Now try to rest, my friend.
brotherhood. By will instead of fate. I hope your words prove true.
Your anger draws me into your shadow. You're certain I'm the worst of all your brothers, because I helped you in the well. The others would have killed you if I hadn't. Your boasting turned them into wolves. They would have eaten you alive. I am the foremost son of Jacob, and I, not you, deserve his blessing regardless of your mystic dreams. I saved you, though I hate you, brother. God knows that I'm compassionate. I helped you in the well to save your life. Does this prison remind you of its darkness? We all have darkness. Even you cannot let go of your escape.
The man who tried to poison Pharaoh was found and killed at once.
You saw the truth within my dream. Do not forget about me, ransom.
And I sense darkness is at hand. Egypt's future cannot be bright while Pharaoh fears the night. I trace the magic charm to counter evil dreams. I trace it on the palms of my hands and on the soles of my feet. I trace it on the walls and on the ceiling. I trace it on the headboard of my bed. It only made the dream more vivid. I'm at a point where I'm afraid to blink.
May I speak from the heart?
Say what you have to say.
I've heard that to dispel a dream, one must first understand its meaning, if it comes often.
Every night, since I buried my husband in the earth.
Then it must have some message to convey.
And I would like to know that message. But no diviner on this land should light on my nightmare.
When in prison, I met an Hebrew nomad that can unravel any dream.
Who is this Hebrew nomad? What's his name?
His name is Yusuf. He predicted that I'd been released from prison.
Fetch him.
Releasing Yusuf means attacking me. Is that what you want, Lindsay? I could not let you marry Asenat.
You've been in prison. She's a lady with prospects. Since her parents died, I'm in charge of her welfare. And don't mix Pharaoh in our private quarters.
2 years have passed since when you refused my request for her hand in marriage. I've just been freed from prison. Is there nothing to do with that? I'm not like you, Aziz. I never schemed to rise. My heart dictates my words. My heart inspires my deeds. The peace that fell grace, just Yusuf can restore. He's Yusuf.
Renzi speaks highly of your gifts.
I try to listen with my soul to signs inscribed in dreams.
I'm standing at the river's edge, when 7 smooth-fed cows surround and start grazing in the river marsh grasses. Then behold, another 7 cows, ugly and thin and wasted, leap from the flowing current and devour the smooth-fed cows. Nothing remains among the grasses only the harsh wind blowing from the east. Soon the whole earth dries up and cracks. Night after night, year after year, I have the same unsettling dream. Unravel now its meaning.
The 7 smooth fat cows are 7 years of great abundance for all the land of Egypt, for Pharaoh, honor and acclaim. The 7 thin and wasted cows are 7 years of famine that will ravage the land and lead to all abundance till Egypt's former glory is forgotten. I see red dust from earth to sky, the current of the Nile held back by bones of rotting cattle, the fields to rough plows, far stretching hunger plowing the very birds went straight. With Pharaoh's blessing, I could feed Egypt and its neighbors during the 7 years of famine.
I will be forever grateful to the man who saves Egypt. My only child.
All I want in return is for my name to be cleared of false charges. It's true that I'm a nomad, but from a different tribe than those who raped your women.
Say who condemned you wrongly.
My foster father, Aziz.
Thank you.
give you the name, Osiris, the noble stranger, and the highest counselor of Egypt's sword.
With every no from Yusuf, I lost a portion of myself, my virtue, then my hope, my self-control and self-respect. I lost all sense of justice and the beauty I had left. My heart, my mind, my gods, I lost it all for Yusuf's sake. Still he closed the door, and still my love pressed forth, because his voice was tuned like the strings of my soul. Now, all I hear is silence. At last I lost my will and found it absolute. From nothing, all is born.
No one will feed a howling wolf. We'll change for gold our few possessions, then traveling to mighty Egypt, where others, a man with visions has gathered grain for 7 years. Once there, we'll bow and give him reason to take our gold and save our life.
During the 7 years of plenty, the nomad hid within our temples a third of all the kingdom's grain. The fields now are as dry as deserts, but he can feed 10,000 people and be the Pharaoh's nearest friend.
My father taught me to be grateful, to grant the heroes of the people the praise and honor they deserve. Now, O Sir, the noble stranger has saved my kingdom from extinction, transforming weakness into strength.
And hungry guests from far off land reach our border to beg for grain.
I am married to the people's savior. I too have learned to love his strangeness, the way he eats his food in silence, and how he prays to just one God. But with a single strike of lightning, the tallest tower turns to dust.
We cross the red, dry, gaping curve to offer you all we have left. Accept our call and grant us grace.
Bring your father and all your brothers, or you shall have no grain from Egypt.
What could great Joseph want with such humble persons as old Jacob and little Benjamin? I can say they are as hungry as ourselves.
I must see them here myself. The flute, some food for our hungry guests. A grueling journey lies ahead.
The man who crossed the courtyard was no longer Yusuf, nor his Isaac, nor my dear husband. He was a man of God. Soon his father and his 11 brothers would bow and praise him as a blessed master. Like sun and moon and all the spheres of heaven had bowed and whirled around him in his dream. He'd grant them grain, but also land, as God had promised Abraham. And all would come to pass because of him. There was only one thing missing. That thing became the lightning, which blasted his whole heart and blasted mine.
In my recurrent dream, my brothers were the planets, and old Jacob, our father, was the sun. When I was small, I thought the moon was mother. She was dead and buried. Now at last I understand. Zulaikha is the moon. Full circle, or half bright. At times just swans or darkness. A mirror haunting all my visions.
I saw that Lady Asenath was crying. Then Yusuf, the noble stranger, burst into my chamber. He ordered me to find Zulaikha and beg her to come back to him. I bit my tongue and nodded, afraid to tell him she had died.
I do everything to be the man my dream proclaimed. A God-sent dream, a God-sent mission. I'm sure I did not err, and yet, can a woman's unlawful love be greater than the world? It makes no sense. And yet no land, no gold, no air or my veins binding me to the holy line of Abraham. Is that what she tried to show me through her shattering love? Have I become a prisoner of Egypt? Prisoner of a world I built myself? Perhaps I should have stayed a nomad with her in tents across the desert, singing and howling to the moon. Now I'm a prisoner of Egypt. And maybe all the sons of my father's sons will become prisoners and slaves in his kingdom too. Can it be? Yet my whole life seems like a shadow when compared to Zulaikha's love. She died, Yusuf. And left you in this dream.
If Ozar is really Yusuf, I fear more troubles lie ahead.
We kneel before our brother, bow low our heads to him. He'll grant us food and shelter. In Jacob's land we live.
They say he hid inside their sacred temples a third of all the kingdom's grain. Now he can feed 10,000 people. Vizier like his dream once claimed.
We'll kneel before Yusuf. His dream will be fulfilled. He'll keep alive our bodies. We'll keep alive God's word.
They say he married an Egyptian and planted trees for dark Amun.
Father thought Yusuf was the chosen. Now we can see both sides of truth. He shall feed us and pagans to keep alive the human race. I will receive our Father's blessing and bear witness to God's full grace.
Ozar is really Yusuf. I feel more troubles lie ahead.
He is indeed a man of majesty, but I am a man of faith.